something outside, not completely picture. I want to read you something very quickly. Order of magnitude is a bell end. Yeah, you heard me. The end of the penis. Only he has scabs and yellow discharge from the amount of hate he gives out. He likes to bully people like women on here. It makes him feel strong and good. He thinks that he has some kind of power. He stalks Steve Huff so that he can get subscribers, ? The fool is a total utter crank. His house is a shithole. You can tell by looking at him that a tramp has more respect for his own appearance. This is a telltale sign of deluded, jobless, manic depressive who sponges off the state. He claims that he wants to bring a light on the fraud, but he himself is a fraud. LOL. The moron has no spiritual gift whatsoever and is a complete and utter embarrassment to spirit. I will be making a video on this clown pretty soon. And with this bitch, she-male cat and the other mongs he hangs around with, it's about time this crackhead-looking fucktard was put to rest. Oh really? That was from Spiritual Quest. Is it Spiritual Endeavour who's his partner, who has been accused of tying a string to a clock? Let me teach you the difference between a bully, shall we say, and someone who exposes someone. Because right there, mister, not that I actually give two fucks what you think, is bullying. What did you talk about? Did you expose anything of me? What did you talk about was the problem? You called me skanky, my house, and all the rest of it. That's what you did, okay? You understand what I'm saying? Now, when I exposed people who fraud their stuff, such as Stephen Huff on many occasions because he keeps doing it, I never ever mention their appearance. I never ever mention like how bad looking their wife is, or you know, there is a difference. I'm only having a go at what they keep frauding, and if you know, people like you, this is a guy that is basically ripping off Bill Chappell. He is selling a KINNECT with some dodgy software and calling it SLS. It is not an SLS. Don't get me wrong, the KINNECT can be used to track spirit, but the SLS is more. SLS was just inspired by the KINNECT, and yeah, technically that's fraud in its own right. So let's have a look at me, who does not care about his appearance right now, shall we? Have a look at me. I'm sorry if the IR likes to guys. Let's see, I spend, you know, my hair's pretty damn, you know, pretty fly. You see my coat, you know. Sometimes I'm a bit personal and just woken up to do a video. I got dedication, that's why. I spend a lot of time doing this. Gifts, spiritual gifts. No, I'm not a medium at all. But I do capture legit evidence, and my spirit box sessions, okay, they're not Mortis or Wizard, but they're not apps, shall we say, with MP3 recordings that are rigged. Oh no. You do hear the word, the devil, fucking TV, you know, and all the other sweary words that are not on radio, and all the validation, and you know how a spirit box session goes, right? I got eyeliner on. That's, you know, some people laugh at that and say, oh, but you know, that says someone who takes pride in their appearance. I want to look like this. My hair's meant to be like this. It is styled like this. Let's know what you look like. I'm sure we'll find out one day, won't we? So, but that is the difference between bullying. What you did right there was fly off the handle. If you don't like my stuff, that is cool. But you are judging, you know, where I live. Now, I used to be quite well off. I used to have a sports car. And for the record, I have worked all my life up until recently. We are not on benefits. My wife is working part-time. We do have a small wage, admittedly, but that is not sponging, you know? See the difference there? The house is damp, and we are overcrowded, and we are looking to get a bigger house. What's it to do with you? What is that to do with anything I do? Absolutely fuck all. Yeah? You see what I'm saying? Nothing to do with anything of what I do. So, Spirit Quest, what your fucking name is, who has a cliche man with a white fucking duvet over his head pretending to be a ghost. Perfect analogy for a faker, by the way. Seriously, if you're going to do a video on me, That's cool. I love the exposure. I think you're a little bit jealous personally, and you're shitting yourself. I'm gonna, you know, expose even more. I mean, your mate, clock on a string really? In a haunted cabin really? Are you sort of incriminating texts? And you can have a go on Cat and Wayne, but they are legit. They do it live, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's all about sales again, isn't it? Trying to sell stuff. Hey, let's rip off Bill Chappell and make a quick buck. None of my stuff is monetized, I have you know. Oh, and by the way, did you know that I'm on ROKU TV with 4 other like-minded investigators? Yes, the first episode right now is in the editing. We went to Bob in jail. So, I think I'm doing pretty fine for a tramp, you know what I'm saying? Doing just fine, buddy. And I will expose the frauds. But if you want to see me for my evidence, I have a thing called a playlist, so you can look for my Spirit Box sessions. And you can look through my up-close and personals. Or if you don't want nothing to do with this channel but want to see me work with like-minded people and literally just concentrate on the paranormal, Bob in jail. We are there, you know, and that is called DEATHSEEKERS, if you ever heard of DEATHSEEKERS. Probably not yet, but you know, you will do in time if you have a ROKU TV stick. So, with that, just to give you the idea of moron I'm working with, I wish I could do the undoomed moron. Hey moron! Fucking moron! I just don't say it with enough guts behind it. I'd say that I'm 10 steps ahead of you. I really, really am. And you can bitch and moan, and the only reason why you're going to do bitching and moaning on me is to try and gather some views in. You say that I do it to, you know, get more views, as in like, oh yeah, you start on Steve Huff so you can get the views. Hang off Huff's balls, as I was once accused of. Not so, my friend. Never once have I said like. Never once have I said subscribe. My channel is growing daily because I tell it like it is. It is as simple as that. And I give education to people on what to get, what not to get, my opinion. I don't know all the answers, but I got quite a few, and I got a lot of experience, my friend. I've had 10 years, no, I'll hold that back. I've had 8 years. My wife has had 10 years, you know. So we know what we're doing. We're not stupid. We're not thick, you know. And we see when people are pulling the wool over our eyes, big time. And trust me, this field is a laughing stock at the moment because of people like Huff, you, if you like, and your mate with his bloody clock on a string. For fuck's sakes, if you're gonna fake your shit, for fuck's sakes, you know, you're gonna have to take responsibility for it. A hose pipe, a fucking flashlight outside, sorry, wind chimes, whatever. Take responsibility for it, move on, don't do it again. You're gonna get called out on it, because it makes us all look like fucking idiots. When are you gonna get that? So, there you go, Spiritual Quest. Just what I look pretty fly for you. Mwah.